Greetings everyone. This is the Healing and Deliverance Tree channel. I wanted to pop on and give you guys a haul of my food pantry, a food pantry haul. And guys, I want to let you in on a little secret. Here is my secret to getting the best high quality food pantry hauls that are going to meet your specific needs. You ready? Pray over the food pantry before you go. That is my secret. My tried and true, proven over and over again. Whenever I pray over the food pantry instead of just going, that is when all my specific needs are met. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you're like me, I have a very restricted diet due to health, due to food allergies. And so oftentimes when you have a very particular diet, it is hard to get the things that you need from these food pantries because a lot of it is like, maybe high in sodium, so pretty much I'm dairy free, gluten free. I don't eat meat. Okay. I'm plant-based. I can't have wheat. I can't have gluten. I can't have dairy. I can't have high sodium. I don't do added sugars. So my diet is so limited, it's hard for me to get free items out of pantry. And that is why I learned a long time ago to pray before you go. Make sure you pray to the Lord Jesus before you go, and the Lord will provide for you. Now, this is not your average food pantry. It is hard to pull off a haul like this at a food pantry. So starting off with our star, we have a 2-pound, guys, and this is a haul for just one single person, okay? So even the volume and amount of things that I was able to get is, above average and not really your normal take home for just one single person. So I got a 2-pound bag, guys, of brown basmati rice imported from India. 2 pounds, okay? I got a can of apricots. Now, if these are in sugar or syrup and you don't do added sugars like me, what I learned to do is just drain all the syrup off, rinse it off with water, and then just eat the fruit. Guys, I also was able to get a 2-pound bag of long grain enriched white rice to go along with my brown bas. I don't know if you if you guys have like experience with food pantries, but it's not easy to find something like brown basmati rice, okay? This is another very rare find at food pantries, gluten-free pasta. You never ever find gluten-free at the food pantries, at least the ones that I'm familiar with. I said, Lord, I need my gluten-free items. And lo and behold, not only did I get 1 box, but 2. And that is because the Lord had an angel on standby at the food pantry waiting on me. So the specific lady that serviced me, when I was sharing with her about all my dietary restrictions and all the things that I couldn't get and eat, she would give me like a bonus item. She would say, well, since you couldn't get, such and such or this, go ahead and double up on this. Or, well, since you couldn't have this, you can go ahead and get more of those. Like, I really had an angel blessing me. Let's continue. I got a can of mandarin oranges. Guys, look, a can of sliced pears. Look at this fresh produce, an entire bag. This is not a little bag, guys. This has to be like several pounds. If we tried to go to the grocery store right now and get this many, these are plums. If I tried to go to the grocery store right now to get this many plums, guys, do you know how much this would cost me? This would easily cost me, I would say maybe between $6 to $9 just for some fruit, okay? An entire bushel of fresh Brussels sprouts, okay? Look at this. An entire bushel of Roma tomatoes. Now your specific needs may not necessarily be gluten-free and plant-based and this and that. You may need a bigger volume for your family, and maybe in the past you've had a hard time with getting enough from your pantry. You may need more meat items. You may need household or hygiene. Whatever your specific needs are, I'm telling you, try it out. Pray before you go, okay? We got a can of spinach, no salt added, low sodium spaghetti sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, pineapples, another can of low sodium tomato sauce, an entire bag of mini-sized, bite-sized potatoes. Potatoes and rice are like main staples in gluten-free pasta that keep me going because I don't consume regular bread. I don't eat meat. So these are my bulk items that literally what I survive off of. So it's always so important for me to get potatoes, rice, and gluten-free pasta. And those are the items that are usually harder to get at pantries. Now you may get rice, but it's very hard for me to get potatoes, fresh potatoes, as well as gluten-free pasta. And then also, it's always a hit or miss whether you get fresh fruits and vegetables and produce. They usually have the cans, so this was such a steal for me. They also gave me this entire jug of, what is this? 46 ounces of prune juice. I asked the Lord specifically for a fruit juice with no sugar added for my digestive system and just to take some supplements that he has on. It's like a powder, and it does not taste good. You have to mix it in a fruit juice, and I asked them for that specifically. That's not always a guarantee to get, guys. This is the star of the show. Only God can produce. If you've been to food pantries, you know what I mean. This is a full-size bottle, 16.9 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. This is not something that you're just going to waltz up in a food pantry and get, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Begin praying over your pantry orders. Now, why is that so important to me personally? Because I can't have any inflammatory oils, any seed oils. The Lord called me a long time ago in order to heal my gut. I cannot have soybean oil. I can't have vegetable oil. I can't have canola oil, extra virgin olive oil, and cold pressed avocado oil. And the non-inflammatory oils are the only ones that I can have in my system for my gut health. And if you know about all the healthier oils, they are so expensive. If I tried to buy this on my own, this would easily cost me $10 right now from the grocery store. Okay, so when I tell you this is how I know the Lord's hand was on this, the Lord's hand was on this. And guess what? There was not a shelf full of these. There was literally only one bottle. One single lady donator walked in right as I was waiting on my ride to leave. She walked in and said, "You got to give this stuff away, okay?" And when she walked in with a bag, this was one of the items that she had, and there was only one bottle. And guess who that bottle was for, guys? Me. I could have easily missed that lady, but she arrived right in time before I left. She also brought in more fresh produce. Look at this. They gave me the entire... what is this? I don't know how many pounds this is. This is easily about 5 to 6 pounds worth of apples, fresh produce. And they gave the entire bag to me, and they gave the olive oil to me because of my dietary restrictions. I also got some scrambled eggs from Chick-fil-A they had in the freezer. Remember I said the only animal product I really eat every now and then is eggs. And then, guys, how big is this? A 6-pound can, 6 pounds of diced pears. All right, everyone. So aside from the food haul from the pantry, I was also in desperate need of some hygiene products / or household products. And that was another thing that I was taking it before him saying, you know that I need this stuff. Now, I don't know how familiar you guys are with food pantries, but it is a hit and miss and a rare gem to be able to get non-food items from food pantries. Some of them do non-food items here and there, but most of them generally do not. So whenever you can find one that has these items, it is a true blessing. And the Lord knew that, and I took those requests before him saying, "Lord, you know I'm going to need this thing." So I know what they was going to have available and what they were not. And praise the Lord, he came through with exactly what I asked for is exactly what I was given. 2 full-size bars of Ivory soap. I got 1 full-size tube of toothpaste. This is like a jumbo roll of toilet paper. a full-size bar of Dove deodorant. Very good quality, products as far as getting them for free. And then I also did get a full bag of sanitary napkins. So a lot of the times when you go to a food pantry, even if they do have like household items or hygiene, they're going to be like the mini travel size sample packages as far as where I live at. I don't know about you guys, but so I'm so grateful to the Lord. I wanted to come on with both my food and my hygiene haul from the pantry to give you guys that quick tip to help you in the future if you want to get a better quantity, quality, and meet your specific needs when you go to the food pantries. Especially, guys, guess what? These pantries the more inflation happens and the more things are getting hard pressed on people, the pantries are being, they're not having the supplies that they usually have. They're running out of supplies easier and quicker, and they are becoming overwhelmed. And that's going to continue in the weeks and months ahead. Unfortunately, as the things in the economy get worse, there's going to be a lack at these pantries, okay? So you definitely want to be in prayer over them before you go. Okay, God bless you guys. If this is giving you something fruitful and informative and blessed you, please give me a like. Hit the like button. Share this with someone you know. And also consider subscribing to my channel. Love you guys with the love of Christ. See you next time. Bye.